In this social traffic networking video, we're looking at MeetUp.com. That's MEETUP.com. MeetUp.com is a place where you can actually start to meet real groups of people. As it says here, you can use the internet to get off the internet. If you're serious about building your business, networking with people, going to events and groups and meetings is a great way to build joint venture relationships and partnerships and to meet like-minded people. Now that could be just people in your niche if you go to a meeting with people who have something that you're passionate and interested about, and that way you can be seen to be establishing yourself as an expert. Or it can be just from the point of view of a peer network where you're starting to joint venture and just build relationships with people in your field. So for example, if you're involved in the internet marketing, or perhaps you were doing something like the 30-day challenge that seems to happen every year in August, then you could be looking for groups of people that were meeting up to work together in teams or to help each other to grow online. So meetup.com is a great way of doing that, meeting new people, getting offline to events and building those relationships. So to sign up, you can just register with the site. So before we go ahead and register, I'm just going to show you how you can browse. You can browse by topics, by cities, your city if you want to, and you can just go through. So for example, if you wanted to look at different countries, say for example you were in New York and you wanted to see what was happening in your area, you could then actually go through. So for example, if we take New York, you can see the different types of groups that are meeting here. There's automotive groups, books, cultures, education, film, hobbies, health, financial, internet, sports. There's all different types of groups that are meeting up. The entrepreneur meetup has 246 entrepreneurs, members, where they're working together to build and grow their business to the next level. So you can find different particular networks that relate to you, where you'd like to build peer groups and meet other people and actually start to network offline. You can use the Meetup site as a great way to do that. Of course, you'll also be able to post information in your profile so people can come and find you online as well. It's not just obviously restricted to you going to events, but it's a great way to build your credibility once again in your niche. So to go along and sign up, we just literally hit register and we can start the sign up process on Meetup. Okay, so you just put in your name, your email address, create a password, your location and zip code or postcode, agree to the terms and conditions. You can choose to be remembered on the computer, or you can put in your own details each time you come along, and then hit the submit button. You'll then get this page here which says almost done. We can just send an email to your email address. You need to verify and click that email to finish the sign up process. You'll get an email into your email account and you just need to click the link to verify and confirm your account. And as you can see, after clicking the link, it says thanks, your emails have now been verified. Let's get started. So now we can log in to the Meetup account we've just created. You're then asked if you want to join a Meetup group near you or near the town, and you just put in your area of interest and then it'll give you some results. So for example, here we put in entrepreneur and then we got different groups. And if you can scroll down here, you can see there's the 30-day challenge, which is based on the 30daychallenge.com, which happens live every August. So you can actually get involved in the events themselves and actually work with a group of like-minded people. So you could go along and take a look at the group, and if you decided it's something that you're interested in, you could join, and you can see recent comments, who it's organised by, other nearby groups, when the next meeting is going to be, what people have said about the particular group. So you can find out good information before you decide to perhaps go ahead and join. You can even get an RSS feed of what's going on news to have it in your newsreader to keep up to date. And if you want to attend, you can just join. It tells you who's coming to the event. People have said yes, people have said maybe, and of course once you get in the swing of actually going to these types of groups, then you can go ahead and actually set up your own group within Meetup and start arranging events where people get together, entrepreneurs, business people, web designers, whatever it is in your field. You can set these groups up and start meeting people relevant to your field. So if you go into your profile section, you can add your hometown. You see when you've joined as a member. You can add your birthday information, your interests, Meetup groups that you've joined. You can manage a greeting here to put greetings so people will come to your profile, any friends that you're adding. You can then look at meetup groups, add photos, friends and greetings, and you can also start to browse the site. Now, one thing you want to be note of here, if I go into one of the groups, so for example I've just browsed to looking for entrepreneurs and small business, and you see here there's one created about LinkedIn, which is another social traffic networking site where people are actually meeting, here in this case in London in the UK, they're actually meeting up to discuss how they can network and build a community together within LinkedIn itself. And all I wanted to show this for is if you look at these different parts and tabs here, you can check these once to remember in more detail, but also if you're going to start your own meetup, you can then put information about the About Us sections. You can talk about what your particular group is about. If you're going to set up your own, you can use the calendar where you can set up a calendar of events, put in important events that are coming up on your calendar so other people can see it. As people then join, you'll see the different members and their information will come up. Photos, if you've got any group photos, once you've started having your events, make sure you put them into the actual site, the mailing list here. No one has sent a message yet. Now you've then got message boards, polls, files that you can share. So if you want to share files within your particular meetup group, and also then to promote, if you hit the promote, this is a great tool part here if you're part of a group to use, but also if you're going to start your own meetup. You can promote your meetup group, you can invite people to your meetup groups. If you know someone who'd like to meet, you can just basically, your name will come up. You can type in up to 10 email addresses with commas, type in a message down here, and then you will put in the validation code and hit send, and you can invite people to your meetup group. Now, just for a moment, okay, it's 10 emails at a time. You don't want to start spamming people, but if you know people who want to pull into one of your meetup groups to get something rolling, this would be a great way of doing it. So I recommend that. You've also then got, going back to the promote section, you can create printed material like t-shirts. Just to show you those little widgets I pointed to a second ago, you can add these little badges to your websites. So you can have a membership badge which just shows people that you're a member of Meetup. You can have a dynamic list of upcoming Meetup events. It just scrolls on your site. You can have a topic counter which gives an up-to-date count of the worldwide meetups in your particular topic perhaps, or a search by topic box so people can actually search from your website for upcoming meetups in your particular favorite topic. You can have meetups by city, a current list of upcoming meetups in your area, and you can even have a search by city bar on your site as well. So you can integrate these into your websites and start attracting those people to your groups and getting your events going. If you just go to the account tab, you can change your name, user ID, email address, your password, your location, your hometown, your birthday, and you can also add a photograph here as well with inside your account. And then if you decide you want to go ahead and actually start a group of your own, hit start a meetup, and you can then go through the process of creating a meetup group. So you put what it's relevant to, which as you've got here, examples could be knitting, parenting, book club, small business. You pick a topic that you think is relevant and start going through the process. You then customize your page, choose a plan, and then start planning actual meetups where you can invite people. Before you start moving on to this though, I would extremely recommend the first thing you do will be to explore other meetups and maybe just find one local to you. See how people run the event, see how the services run within the web and what information you're getting, and you can use this as a model to improve upon to make yours fly off to a great start when you decide to go ahead and organize your own meetup group. That's it, that's meetup.com. Start using the methods today to get new joint venture partners, get traffic. Don't forget, make use of your profile to show where your website address is, so when people check you out on Meetup, they know what site is yours or even your blog, so they can come and find you. And that's meetup.com. Thanks for watching.